British rider Bradley Smith was quickest in free practice ahead of today's qualifying for the French MotoGP, while speed, skill and strength will also be put to the test later this month as teams compete in the National Powerboat Championships, which will be making waves this summer from Scarborough all the way down to Cardiff. Well, I went to try out this marine motorsport for myself and found that for many teams it's a family affair. It's like Formula One, but on water. The fastest and biggest powerboat championships running in the UK.
Your adrenaline's pumping like a lunatic. It really is exciting stuff.
One of the main teams to look out for this season is a husband and wife partnership, Stuart and Sarah Curitan. It is all about teamwork, of course, this sport, and who better to have as your eyes and ears, your navigator, than your better half. The trouble is they do fall out at times, and last year at one point actually separated when Stuart was thrown out of their boat off Cardiff.
I got quite shocked because I just looked to the side and saw him disappearing over the side. I thought, what does he know that I don't? You know, it was but it happened so quick. I've been divorced by the end of some races, but then by the next one we're married again, so...
To get an idea of just what Sarah goes through, what a co-pilot has to do, I'm joining the 7-time world champion here, Neil, who's going to talk us through the ropes.
So all the boats are exactly the same, so it's the crew that make the difference. So your job is to paint a picture, and I can just concentrate on driving, and you concentrate on telling me what's going on around me.
There is plenty to look out for, especially at this championship launch in a corner of London's Docklands. Tight spaces and other boats, and Neil could only turn when I told him it was safe to do so.
Okay.
It is all about the teamwork, which is why family members often make such great partnerships.
Quite verbal. Keeps the commentary going. Very good. Very good.
I think it's better getting young people into the sport, I think, because there's so many older people, I think it's better.
But of course, to be a top co-pilot, it helps your understanding to have a turn behind the wheel yourself.
Please don't wreck our boat.
It's not like steering a car, it's almost like drifting. You sort of go into a corner, the steering wheel sort of sets the corner up, and then you adjust the corner with the power of the engine, so you can sort of drift it round the corner and slide it rather than just turn it. Even with suspension seats and kidney belts, you can't stop your inside shaking, but you get used to it.
And you don't wear seat belts to enable a quick escape should anything happen. Luckily it didn't with me driving, and even the local inhabitants felt comfortable enough to go about their usual business. Well, there we are, back safely. Neil survived, so did the goose, I'm glad to say. A real beautiful brush with nature there, and I realised why it's so important to have someone sitting alongside. It seems a world champion freestyle jet skier was also pleased to see us back, and these amazing skills will also be on display at every round of the championship, which takes the crews on a journey from Scarborough to Cardiff with their speed, skill, power and teamwork. And if you fancy seeing some of the action this summer, go to the Powerboating website to find out where it's coming to when, and also to get involved, get inspired, BBC Get Inspired.
You do all your own stunts, yeah?
Yeah, usually in a rubber dinghy rather than a powerboat.
Well done. See you later. Thanks.
It is 8:45. Now, the marriage allowance was a 2010 Conservative manifesto promise, but it seems it's proving very hard to get. Eligible couples have to register online with several pieces of ID before they can make a claim.
Yeah, and if you don't